calls him the accuser of the brethren. He does not just accuse anyhow. He looks for brethren, the accuser of the brethren. We're identifying some of the activities of Satan and demons to be able to help us to piece out by the intelligence of the Spirit a modus operandi, a structure. Now please write this. Of all the strategies and operations of Satan, of all the strategies and the operations of Satan, the most pronounced in the Bible is deception. Of all the strategies and operations of Satan, the most pronounced in the Bible is deception. Can you imagine that? That of the many strategies that we see that Satan deploys, the most pronounced based on scripture is deception. Please say deception. One more time, say deception. Write this down. What does it mean to deceive? We are now building an understanding on the operation of Satan, demons, and the dark kingdom. What does it mean to deceive? Are you ready? To deceive means to deliberately cause someone to believe something that is not true. To deceive means to deliberately cause someone to believe something that is not true, usually for personal gain or to take advantage of. I'll take it again. To deceive means to deliberately, underline the word deliberately please. To deceive means to deliberately cause someone to believe something that is not true. To deliberately cause someone to believe something that is not true, usually for personal gain or to take advantage of. We're defining deception now. That to deceive means to deliberately cause someone to believe something that is a lie, is not true, for your personal gain, the gain of the deceiver, or so that the deceiver can take advantage of the deceived. Of all the operations of Satan, the most pronounced according to scripture is deception. That means he is a master. He has mastered the art of making people believe what is a lie, and by causing them to believe it, he can take advantage of them, lest Satan should take advantage of us, because we are not ignorant that he is a deceiver, and that the only way he takes advantage of believers is when he brings you to a point where you believe and are convicted in something that is not true. Powerful. Write this down. Are you learning? Deception, which is the same thing as falsehood. I want to define it for you now. Deception, which is the same thing as falsehood, is a statement or action that is intended to mislead, hide the truth, or promote a false belief or idea. I'll take it again. Deception, which is the same thing as falsehood. Deception is a statement or action, that is intended to mislead, hide the truth, or promote a false belief or idea. That's the definition of deception. A statement or action that is intended to mislead, hide the truth, or promote a false belief or idea. Full stop. You may want to add this. It is often done for personal gain. Deception or falsehood is a statement or action that is intended to mislead, hide the truth, promote a false belief or idea, full stop, it is often done for personal gain. Isn't this powerful? That the chiefest strategy of Satan, as far as carrying out his agenda, is in the midst of all of these activities that we listed from scripture, that the greatest and the most pronounced is deception. Write this down, please, about deception. Very important point. Deception cannot happen until the deceiver is aware of the truth. Wow. Deception cannot happen until the deceiver is aware of the truth. It's impossible for deception to happen until the deceiver is aware of the truth, because the assignment of the deceiver is to make the deceived to not understand or not receive the truth. That means for you to be a deceiver, the qualification to be a deceiver is that you must have access to the truth. Deception cannot happen until the deceiver, in this case Satan, is aware of the truth. So is it true that Satan knows that Jesus is Lord? Is it true that Satan knows that there is victory given to the saints? Is it true that he knows that there is no other name under heaven by which we must be saved? Is it true that Satan knows that Jesus is now resurrected, holding the keys of life? Is it true that Satan knows that Jesus gave us the authority over him? No wonder he does his ministry of deception so well, because the basis of deception is that you must know the truth. Is someone learning now? It is impossible for a deceiver to be a deceiver in ignorance, because a deceiver, the character of deception is that the very act of deception is done intentionally. Are we learning? Now, let's take a structured biblical study. I wanted to
I was talking to Betty about the ruin of self-deception this morning, because Jean did a video on that, and I'm going to share a link because it's on Dropbox, called The Ruin of Self-Deception. And when you think, I'm also going to share a couple of scriptures that Betty shared in the comment, because when we won't admit that we're wretched, naked, blind, poor, and miserable, we won't buy gold tried in the fire. And it says, you know, you won't say that you don't have hope in your way, so you keep doing the wrong thing. And they pretend like they're not naked. They pretend like they're not blind. We pretend. They hide hatred with lying lips, you know, to look down on people, to bear a grudge. That's what Betty was talking about, Leviticus 19:17. Because we ruin our life when we deceive ourselves, and all we can be used for is to ruin the life of other people. Because we won't admit whose hatred is covered by deceit when they speak fair not. When they speak fair, believe them not, because all of the abominations of the 7 things God hates is in their heart. And it's so dangerous to lie that you're prideful and you're looking down on people. It's the first thing God hates. He can't help people that say they're fine and wonderful and beautiful and won't admit they're sick. Jesus didn't come for the well. He came to make the blind see, not the people that say they see go blind. But that's what happens when you deceive yourself. It also, when you say you're well and you're sick because you're slaying your brother, looking down on him, because the royal commandment is fulfilled in loving your neighbor as yourself. So once you don't do that well and you lie to yourself, it's all downhill from there. Your life is being ruined with the help of the diabolical slanderer, who causes you to slander others, not even knowing it's to your own destruction. So I'm going to leave some links below this video.